You just bought a Nintendo Switch for Christmas, and you're looking to find what are the best games to buy this Christmas season. Hi, my name's MonadoMax, and today we're going to be going over my top 10 games you should be looking at to buy this Christmas season. Kind of like a Christmas guide type of thing. Coming in at number 10 is Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. Alright. Hear me out. Some of you may be confused, why did I pick this over Pokemon and Sword and Shield? And really, it all just comes down to the fact that this Christmas season, Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee will be cheaper than Pokemon Sword and Shield. During Black Friday, you'll see this game priced at $30, and that's a very good deal for a Pokemon game in my opinion. This game would be better to start with if this is your first Pokemon game, because with Pokemon Sword and Shield, there's a lot of new elements to the game, there's some new Pokemon. For a person that's never played Pokemon before, Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee is the best option in my opinion. Coming in at number 9, Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. I bet absolutely no one expected to see a Xenoblade game on my list, but Xenoblade Chronicles is one of the best games ever made in my opinion. And if you have a person in your household that is a big JRPG fan, and that has never touched this game before, then you gotta get this game for them. It's an amazing 50-hour story experience that I highly recommend. And the best part is, you'll see this game on sale sometimes for $40 this Christmas season. Which is incredible since the game has only been out for a couple of months, and to see a Switch game that Nintendo made go that low for only being out for a couple of months is quite incredible. So, again, I highly recommend you check out Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. Coming in at number 8, Splatoon 2. This game is one of the most addicting, most fun, most everything that I've had with the game. And it still has a very active community and still getting these online events known as Splatfest after 3 years of the game being out. If you want a fun online experience, then Splatoon 2 is the game for you. The online modes, the maps, all the stuff you could do with your friends, this game is just, it's so fun. It's definitely more of a online game, but there is a single player campaign in the game for you. The best part is, you'll see this game go on sale a lot this Christmas season for $30, which is incredible for a Nintendo game. And for a Nintendo game that is extremely popular. It's in the top 10 best-selling Switch games of all time. So if you don't own Splatoon 2 yet on your Nintendo Switch, I highly recommend you get this game. Alright, our list has been pretty kid-friendly. Let's change it up just a little bit. Coming in at number 7, we have Doom 2016 for the Nintendo Switch. You might be shopping for an adult, and if that's the case, I believe Doom is an amazing game for that person. Somehow this game runs amazing on the Switch and still looks pretty good. This has a nice single player story with 13 interesting levels, and on top of that, you're fighting demons on a planet that you were left behind. That sounds pretty crazy, doesn't it? It also has online multiplayer, but we don't talk about it. It was garbage. The only disappointing thing about buying Doom this year is that even after 3 years of this game being released for the Nintendo Switch, it's still $60. And don't get me wrong, in my opinion, I feel like the game is worth the $60, but it still shouldn't be $60 only because the other platforms have Doom for at least like $10 or less. So I really don't think this game should be $60 anymore, but as long as you realize that and still want Doom, go for it, man. I think Doom is such a fun game for the Switch. Coming in number 6, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Somehow for 3 years in a row, this game is the number 1 best-selling Nintendo Switch game. So if you are a big Mario Kart fan and waiting for that Mario Kart 9 to happen, well, it probably isn't going to happen because this game keeps selling like crazy. However, you should own this game no matter what, because it's a great party game when you have friends/family over, and on top of that, it's a great game for some single player content. I put at least 20 hours playing it by myself. trying to get 3 stars on every course. You will never find this game lower than $60 only because the game is still somehow the #1 best-selling Nintendo Switch game, which again, it mind blows me because this is technically like a port from the Nintendo Wii U. Coming in number 5, Super Mario 3D All-Stars. Have you ever wanted to play those classic 3D Mario games like Super Mario 64, Super Mario Sunshine, or even Super Mario Galaxy? Well, now you can with this game. However, if you're actually interested in buying this game, for whatever reason, Nintendo has decided they will stop selling this game on March 31st, 2021. Why, you ask? I couldn't tell you because I really don't know. So this is your one and only Christmas that you can ask for this game, because you already know scalpers are going to be selling this game for a ridiculous price once April comes. And overall, it's a great game to have if you're an adult and you have kids and want them to experience these old school classic Mario games. It's a pretty neat game, and it is very new still, so the price that you will see this game is $60 everywhere you go. You will not find it cheaper. Alright, so for our next 4 games, these are 4 special games that I feel like if you don't own any of these 4 games, why do you own a Nintendo Switch? So going forward, we're going to be calling these 4 games the holy grail of Nintendo Switch games. These 4 are huge Switch games, and you need to at least own one if you have a Nintendo Switch. That's my opinion, and I think a lot of people will agree when we get into the list. So, let's go over it. Coming in number 4 is Animal Crossing New Horizons. If you're tired of staying home because of COVID-19, then this is the perfect game for you. You can build your own island, find the right villagers that you want to live on your island, explore other people's island. There's so much you can do that it would make this video so long just because of, again, so much to do. But I would highly recommend this game for anyone in the house. This even goes for parents. This would be a fun game for the parents to play. It's a calm and relaxing game on top of that. This is still a relatively new game and continues to sell like crazy, so you're gonna see this game for $60 everywhere you go. Coming in number 3 is Super Mario Odyssey. Super Mario Odyssey is easily one of the best 3D Mario games out there, and on top of that, it's also one of the most beautiful looking Switch games, with endless amount of things to do after you beat the game, like trying to collect all the power moons from all of the worlds. There's many worlds in this game. This game took Mario in a whole different way that makes me very excited to see what the future of 3D Mario games are going to be like. Easily one of the most original Mario games out there. This game is great no matter what age you are, but when it comes down to picking Super Mario Odyssey or The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, the age part will matter, and I'd say if you're under 13, you should pick this over Breath of the Wild. You'll see this game go on sale at Amazon for $45, but it's very rare. Coming in number 2 is The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Wow, funny enough, we were just talking about this game when we were talking about Super Mario Odyssey. I gotta say, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild is an amazing open world game for the Nintendo Switch. This game has so many secrets that is still being uncovered after 3 years of release. It was the first Nintendo Switch exclusive that came out with the system. There is so much content within this game that it took me 60 hours to complete the story mode. But it only took me that long because of how much I was exploring the open world and finding all these secrets. I would only recommend this game if you are a teenager or older. However, if you are younger, you should get Super Mario Odyssey. You will see people compare The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild and Super Mario Odyssey a lot, so this in my opinion is the best way figuring out which you should get is your age. You will also see this game go on sale sometimes at Amazon for $45, but again, just like Super Mario Odyssey, very rare. Coming in number 1 is Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. This is the ultimate fighting game for the Nintendo Switch with over 70 characters from famous gaming franchises and over 100 stages to play on. This game has endless amount of content with a massive single player campaign, and on top of that, This is the best party game out there for the Nintendo Switch. You can have up to 8 players playing this game with you. I always have this game available to play at Christmas parties when friends and family come over, and they all have a blast. This is also another game with online multiplayer, just like the other titles that we talked about today. The only disappointing thing about Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is I have never seen this game go on sale. So this will be a $60 game no matter where you go. But in my opinion, it's worth every penny. Alright everyone, that is my top 10 games you should be buying this Christmas for the Nintendo Switch. Let me know what you guys think. Do you agree with the list? Do you disagree? I try to keep it short and sweet with all the titles that we talked about today, but I feel a lot of you will agree with this list. Let me know if you guys got any of these games for Christmas whenever Christmas comes next month. I'll see you guys in the next video. Make sure to backslash that subscribe button. You need to check out our Discord server. It's awesome. And follow me on Twitter. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.